Hi, and welcome to a little weekday episode of Saturday Morning Cartoons. Today I thought we would draw Pikachu, the most famous electric mouse, bunny, kitten, squirrel thingy of all time. A star of both video games and animation from Pokemon. By the way, when you have more than one Pokemon, is it Pokemons? Pokemans? Sorry, where was I? Oh yeah, all you need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. Super simple, right? So let's get started. We're going to draw Pikachu step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw Pikachu again and again. In the first step, we'll draw what I call the roadmap to get Pikachu's size, pose, and proportions right. You're to draw this as light as possible, whisper on paper. You'll also notice in this first step that I use the character's head to figure out how big the whole character is. Pikachu is 2 heads tall. In other words, however tall his head is, his entire body is 2 of those. Throughout this lesson, if at any time you need to pause or go back, please do. That's the beauty of this being on video. Watch it as many times as you need to. All right, so let's start with that roadmap of Pikachu. All right, so there is the roadmap for Pikachu. So now it's on to step 2. And in step 2, we do what I call roughing out the features, using the roadmap to draw the eyes, nose, mouth, hands, feet, and tail. Understand that we are still drawing as light as possible in this step. You'll see that I use the guidelines to help me to know where to put things like the eyes and the nose. We don't want those guidelines to be in the final drawing, so you want to draw them as light as possible, light enough that you can erase them easily. Just a reminder, feel free to pause or go back at any time. So now, with the roadmap done, it's on to roughing out those features. So now we have roughed out Pikachu's features. That means it's time for the final step. In step 3, we get to have the fun. We get to draw the final details without having to guess where we're going to put them. Why? Because we've already done all the hard work with the first 2 steps. In this step, it's okay to draw darker, but don't just mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn and hammer it so you cannot erase if you have to. Always look to tweak and improve until the very end. So now let's draw in the details. right. So there you have him, Pikachu. Well, how'd you do? Understand, if you've never drawn Pikachu, then you cannot expect to have drawn him perfect. You may have noticed that I didn't talk about or spend any time coloring Pikachu. You'll find the same thing with all the characters I draw with you. That's because I want the spotlight and the focus to be on the drawing process. I'm here to teach you the secret formula, the process for drawing Pikachu. Once you've learned it, you'll be able to draw him again and again. And by all means, color your Pikachu. I promise each time your drawing will get a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. In the meantime, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the little bell so you won't miss any of the Saturday morning cartoon episodes. And for those who want to go a little deeper, click on the link below for my free 4-part drawing series where I spend more time explaining the details and the thinking behind each step in what I call the level up cartooning process. So I want to see your drawings. Take a picture of your Pikachu and post it on Facebook or Instagram, and don't forget to tag me using the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. I'll see you Saturday for another Saturday Morning Cartoons. Until then, keep drawing, my friends.